Hi, I'm Francis, and welcome to the podcast. Today, I have a special guest. His name is Robert, and today we're going to talk about his YouTube experience and how he likes and how much he enjoys making videos. Hi, Robert.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. You know what? I wanted to just jump in and I wanted to ask you. I know you're a YouTuber and you have been very consistent of making videos every single day for almost 2 years. Is that correct?
Around there. It started in July of 2017.
Okay, excellent. Have you been making a video every single day since that date?
Well, for the most part, there was a stage I went through when the lockdown started where I, believe it or not, was making 3 or 4 videos a day. I think that was me adjusting to everything that was going on and
Yeah,
actually doing something productive. But then after a while, it kind of got a little tiring and I have other goals. But now I am on a thing of every day. And it was interesting. I kind of tapered off just a little before I made a video that really made it really grow really fast.
yeah,
So it's one of those things. It takes a lot of patience. You have to be doing it. For me, it was me showing my journey as I'm trying to accomplish these goals. And since that was the underlining purpose, when it wasn't gaining traction and I was only focusing on how many views, likes, or whatever, then I would have quit if I was doing it for that.
yeah. Robert, what's your biggest struggle for making videos? Or what was your biggest struggle to make
I'm glad
these videos?
I'm glad you said was, because things change over time.
Yeah,
I always was okay talking to people and talking in groups. I was in drama at one point, and being in front of groups of people. There was a time I played professional pool for a while, so that was never hard for me. But then we feed off the emotions of other people. And when we see the energy from the other people and their interest in their eyes, all those little nonverbal cues, that gives us an energy, and we feed off of that. But now you go from that to having a phone in front of you, and now I'm not getting any feedback from the people. I'm not seeing the audience, and now I'm just staring at my phone, and now it lost something.
yes,
And that took probably over 100 videos to be able to, now I can talk like I'm talking to another person. So that was the initial thing. Then the next thing was me being worried about the technical aspects.
yes,
So in fact, I was just like, oh, I want to do YouTube. But then the technical thing was kind of holding me back. And then I made a friend that just said, oh, I'll just set it up for you. So he set up my YouTube. So now he showed me the process. And a lot of times we're afraid of these things and they end up being so much simpler than we ever imagined. Because I just did something new, and it opens up a whole new possibility to me.
yes,
Before, I liked doing interviews, but it was like I had to feed off the energy of the person and see the person there. So there's a commonality. Now it was like instead of looking at the screen on my phone as opposed to seeing somebody in person, now it was like I thought it would lose something. And now I'm able to do that because it opens up a whole new world, because you realize there's so many people. It takes so much patience. I don't know if you've had this experience too. People sound all enthusiastic about doing an interview and then they'll back out.
yeah, yes,
And now you're limiting yourself of the world. So it's kind of like your world being your street, and now your world being so much more. So there's so many more possibilities and connections I can make, and so many people of value that I was not giving a chance for me to learn from, and other people. So that's the other thing you got to look at too, is what you're holding back from the world by not doing that. So
Yeah.
now I recently, just today, I did a interview first time on Zoom, and I was not at all nervous about the interview. I was prepared. The only thing was like, okay, I just get this tech stuff, and then as soon as the tech stuff was there, and now I have on the interview on my desktop,
Yeah.
and now all I have to do is download it. And a lot of times we put all these fears when it comes to tech and this sort of thing in our head, and then we realize it's so much easier than you thought.
Yes.
But I'm at the point now where I knew this is an area I need to work on. So I have a tech goal because of lockdown. I have a tech goal of something that I have to do every week.
Okay.
And then I have my little security blanket, but I want to go through and give an honest effort. So recently, what I did, one of the goals was, because I saw them, and then I got an idea from a YouTube video. Somebody was talking about it, the process, and it was we see them all the time. They're really popular, millions of views, where people take these motivational speakers, may it be Les Brown and so forth and so on, and they'll have a common topic like time or whatever, and mine was time, and then they'll take those videos and put them together, the voices with videos that can be seen, and you can download the videos from, I can't remember, the site for the videos is Pexels.
Yes.
And I'm also using that for thumbnails. I really like their thumbnails better than Canva. And then there's another site, I can't remember right offhand, but both of them are copyright proof.
Okay.
And then you put those together. So my tech goal for next week, I was going to do that this week, but then I said, okay, I did something tech. I met the requirement. I did the Zoom interview, and then I'm going to have that on YouTube. So I did learn a tech thing. So the one next week, instead of splicing these famous speeches from these motivational speakers, I'm going to get the videos from Pexels, have a theme,
Yes.
put them together, and then my friend told me how to do it. So now I think I'm pretty strongly confident I can, and then I'll have my voice over it. So that's one thing I'm going to do. And the tech goal for the week after that is, we're in this lockdown, so we could not have an exciting environment for our YouTube fans, where we keep on looking at the same room. So I can't remember it now, but it's in my notes somewhere. There's a site where I can have different backgrounds, and then people might think I'm at a lake or something.
Yeah, like a virtual background. Yeah.
Yeah, and then and what could be cool is if I can use those to somehow go with the topic of my video.
Yes. Yes.
That would be really cool. I'm not. So
have you been slowly learning the tech then since you started doing YouTube? You've been trying to learn at least go every week?
No, I didn't always have that goal, but before what I'm doing now, I learned screenshot videos, how to do screenshot videos. One of my goals, I saw it on this one YouTube channel where it wasn't like a draw program, but it was some kind of like virtual board or something. So, and I could explain concepts and draw them out like you're a teacher in a classroom. That would be cool. So
really good.
These are the next two things I want to do. But
that sounds really interesting. I think it would be, when you have something like that, it's easier for people to have a better understanding when you can actually draw stuff out. That's excellent.
I saw that, and that's what we should be doing. We should just be watching YouTube videos to get the content. That's cool.
Yes.
But sometimes people will do something that's totally different than what other people are doing. But the thing that will really, the big facelift, is I want to have an actual introduction, like a TV show with graphics and that sort of thing. But at the beginning, I think the best thing to do is just get in the consistency of making YouTube videos, put
Yes.
this tech stuff in the background, and start doing this once you feel that you're really
You're comfortable.
you're gaining some traction, and you know, kind of start to know the direction of your YouTube channel and that sort of thing, and just getting consistent, feeling comfortable.
Yes.
And my biggest fear at the beginning, I said, okay, I have all these ideas. I said, someday I'll get to the point where I'll go, I have no more ideas. I can't make a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm driving, I'm doing something, I get topics for YouTube videos. All of a sudden, my mind will go somewhere while I'm reading a book about something that's not even related to it. And I'll be writing YouTube ideas in the book. And then I'll go back to the book and I'll go, oh, this or this or that.
That's great. Yeah. Well, excellent. Those are some really great insights. And I want to thank you so much. And we'll be talking soon. Thank you, Robert.
Sounds good. Thank you.